What is going on, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel, LexxExpress. Checking in with my boy Trout. Yo, Trout.
Yo, what's up?
What's up, bro? We just finished watching that ringside report for MyGM. Oh, Trout. How you feeling, bro?
I'm actually feeling pretty good about it, man. I think it's gonna be really fun.
What? Like, it's
I'm hy
just crazy.
I'm
I'm hy-
excited for it.
I'm hyped too. I'm excited. We're gonna get into these screenshots. We're gonna kind of break it down, give our 2 cents on the matter, and I want you guys to do the same as I go through each screenshot and break it down with Trout. I want you guys to hit me up in the comment section. Let me know what you guys think about what they showed. All right, let's get into the first one. So here we see Roman Reigns versus Big E. This was shown in the hit list trailer, but I also wanted to bring it up here because I think it's awesome that you don't have to play every single match or spectate every match. You could literally just simulate or jump in at any point, and the promos are going to cost around $1,000, as you see right there. Some matches could be $0, or some matches could cost as much as like $5,000, like you see for Bianca Belair in the top left. How you feeling about that, Trout? That you have to pay for promos and matches in order to put on a good show? What are you thinking?
I think it's good because it's like if you pay a higher amount, then all right, then you get a really good match. You should get a really good match,
Yeah.
and you can make more off of that and stuff like that. So I think it's good
And
for GMA.
and also it kind of limits you from putting on ladder matches or Hell in the Cell matches every single show. Like
Yeah.
you have
Yep.
to really balance everything out.
Mhm.
And you could injure superstars too. So everything goes into play as to how you want to approach each show to stay within the budget. Also, you may want to sign some legends during WrestleMania season. So you want to have some money. That's
That's
amazing.
gonna be awesome.
That's crazy, bro. One of the first new reveals here is Adam Pearce in the game wearing the big clumsy suit, but he looks good. He looks
It's
good.
his suit up there at the arm.
Yeah.
He's got a way
Uh,
big, like he has small hand.
I just noticed it. He has small hands with
Yeah,
a big old suit. He
yeah,
got the big boss look.
I
But,
know.
the cool thing about this is that he actually wears that suit in real life, with the
Hmm.
underneath being the black shirt, long sleeve for that matter, with the tie and stuff. I like that. And
Yep.
I like that it shows him spectating over the match, which is really cool.
Yeah.
Now, this is right here what people were worried about, Trout. Can we create our own? They never showed this in the other screenshots before. Custom
Hmm.
Superstar is going to be in MyGM, and you start off with the power card called Beginner's Luck. What do you
Hmm.
think about that, my boy? I know you're hyped about this one.
Yeah, because I think it's amazing because you can do anything, make a character look whatever, however you want for GM. I think it's gonna be
Or
really good. Or you
people are
could
going to
have, yeah,
People are going to create stars from like AEW or other
yeah.
stars that just joined WWE. Maybe if Cody Rhodes comes in, you know what I mean? So I like that. I like that they gave Stephanie McMahon the McMahon Presence card. They
Hmm.
gave Shane the Coast to Coast. Like everyone has their own ability, and I thought that was really cool to see. And I want to see how that really translates into the mode itself. But ultimately, custom superstar. Woo! I know a lot of people are excited for that. This is hilarious, bro. They gave Adam Pearce the instigator card. That is hilarious, man.
I
Increases
like Sonya's. It boosts
Sonya.
the morale.
Oh yeah,
Yep.
she boosts morale. But look at
That's what I was
Adam
thinking of
Pearce.
picking. I know.
Increases the levels of all active rivalries by one. Adam Pearce has access to his exclusive power card, Instigator. That is hilarious. And yeah, this is your pick right here. A little Sonya Deville, Superstars
Yes,
GM.
sir.
Raise the entire roster's morale by 15. Okay, she actually got a really nice boost here because they mentioned that after every match, if you
Hmm.
put on ladder matches, Hell in the Cell matches, or whatever, the wrestlers
Yeah,
have wear and
they
tear.
get mad at you and crap.
Oh, what do you think? I'm not a pushover. I was reading
So
the comments.
that's why I'll probably pick Sonya.
Yeah, that's a big card right there. This was a massive reveal, Trout. We're seeing here the screen where you draft each round and you get to keep track of your budget while doing so.
Mm-hmm.
2.7 million, and you get to break down the roster. You see their class, their
Yep.
role, and everything that they do to construct your roster right. That way you don't have a lot of the same type of wrestlers. There's even a
Mm-hmm.
recommendation page, and you see their star power that they can bring to your show. I think that when you look at each role and each class of all the superstars, it's gonna create a dynamic roster overall, because you're not gonna
Yep.
pick exactly. You're not
You
gonna
don't want to
pick
have the same. You don't want to have the same kind of
peeps.
people,
Yeah.
like the class, or
You don't want this, you don't want to match up so many bruisers, because it's not going to be good for you. Like, you don't want Bianca Belair,
Nah.
who's a bruiser, and then Rhea Ripley, who's a bruiser. You want to combine them with other classes. So that's going to create a dynamic feel, you know what I mean? Because
Yep.
I was talking about it yesterday on stream. You're not going to want to draft, like, I don't know, Drew, Roman, like all the top stars, and they're all very
You won't have
similar.
no. Your budget would be done.
Your budget will be done. You can't sign nobody. You can't put on any matches, and you're not going to win the battles like that, because they said that you need to really combine the stars with a good dancing
You
partner.
won't be able to sign people or sign legends or nothing.
Exactly. So I think that was amazing. Now, one of the glaring things that I wanted them to address was, after the 50 weeks, what happens? Is it a new season? Do like, what happens? Do you have to start from scratch? I think you have to start from scratch, because it's like a 1v1 mode, and it's like playing throughout one full season is one match, basically. So you basically got to win that battle, and that's it. Now, here's one of the more interesting screenshots. We're looking at what to combine with a bruiser like Big E. If you look closely here, you can see that it says right there under Big E, pair bruisers with fighters for added bonuses. That's something that we're going to really have to, pay attention to make sure that
Mm-hmm.
we have, like I said earlier, good dancing partners to put on a good show. Now,
Yep.
if you're looking here on the screen, Trout, they are drafting round 8, right? They're on round number 8, and you could see that they still have $1.1 million left. There's
Mm-hmm.
plenty of money to go by. Like, I didn't think that wrestlers were going to be that cheap for, the what is it, the 50 weeks or however long they do it.
Yep.
Big E for $240,000 is pretty cheap. So I think that the cap is pretty how would I say, it's pretty
Flexible.
generous. Yeah, flexible. There you go. They gave us a generous cap, and I don't think it's going to be too difficult to sign the people you want. I think it's going to be a little bit more complex to pair
You
them
have to
with
you
the
have to have
right.
a good strategy. It's good,
Exactly.
strategy for save up for later for big matches, and like I said
Mhm.
before, signing people and
Exactly,
yeah.
exactly. And that's how you know that you're building a good roster, by finding matches. That's really like pairs. That's really what
Mm-hmm.
matters most here. So that's something very interesting to look at. This screenshot right here is pretty dope. I like that when the draft is complete, you get to see, the top, stars you drafted. So we see
Top
the
dogs.
top dogs, the big dogs. You see Adam Pearce there in the middle,
Mm-hmm.
along with all the the big stars that
I
are going to
see
be
my
joining him.
boy Brock, baby.
Oh, this looks like is you sure you didn't help them draft this roster right here? All right, so here we got the draft rules. Each GM will start with a budget of 2.7 million. GMs will take turns drafting one after the other, starting with player 1. There will be 8 rounds of drafting. After the 8th round, drafting becomes optional. GMs can opt out or draft until they are out of cash. Tip: GMs can press the R3 button to get recommendations on who to draft. You can also press square to get more information about a superstar. That is awesome. I think that's going to help you really mold your roster into the right direction. Trout, who's your
Yes,
first
sir.
pick? Who's your first pick, Trout?
My first pick is going to be Brock Lesnar.
Brock! The reigning, defending WWE heavyweight champion of the world. All right, I'm done. Bro, how about the screen that revealed that you could sign legends as the shows go on for a couple weeks? You don't have to sign them throughout the whole season, but you could literally sign free agents and legends. That is amazing.
Yeah,
So,
definitely.
who's your first legend that you'd like to bring back? I already know, but I just want you to answer for them, I guess.
Stone
I
Cold
knew it.
Steve
Oh,
Austin.
hell yeah. Dun-dun, dun-dun, dun-dun. Right here, they show The Rock, and then you got Drew McIntyre along with Rhea Ripley and Charlotte for signing free agents. I don't know why they would put them in the free agent page, but managed roster, you got Raw right there. If you look at the top left, it shows what week they're on, where they're located at that week, if they're ranked number 1, 2, or whatever, and then you got the amount of fans that are following you and how much the show's going to cost on the top right with the budget and all. That is a very awesome concept to be able to bring back legends. That is crazy.
That's amazing.
It is. It really is. Here's where things start to get a little interesting. So you have to select your arena, which high school gym is $0, but you got to pick different arenas for each show. You got to use a certain crew, special effects. You could spend money on special effects and advertisement to get fans out, and pretty much it goes into playing with your budget, and you got to maneuver through these waters to see how many people you're going to put in the seats. For example, the high school gym has a capacity of 1,500 with $7 for the ticket prices, and the show quality is like a plus 5%. You got to really pay attention to those details because that's how you're going to get your budget to bring back those legends, to put on the good matches. So it looks like we're going to be doing a lot of high school gyms to start. We're taking it back to the indie scene, man.
Old school.
Yeah, so I like that. You get to book the show logistics, manage roster, do some power cards, ratings, and journal. Journals where you're going to see pretty much the feedback from the wrestlers and Triple H as well. Like, bro, you really got to worry about the advertisement? Come on now.
Yeah, you need to have advertisement because that's really going to make your show stand out and be a top dog.
You can be the real dog, the big dog. That's crazy, man. So back to booking a show here, $20,000 is how much it would cost to put Asuka versus Bianca Belair as the opener in an Extreme Rules match. And you could see there, too, in the middle where they're building their rivalry to be, 1 out of 4, meaning I think 4 out of 4 is probably the highest amount a rivalry can be. I thought that was cool. And, you gotta also look at the pop for each superstar. That's an important rating to bring, a significant amount of attention to the match. But, man, $20K, that's a steep price for an Extreme Rules match on Raw. That's pretty crazy.
It is Asuka. She is a 90s. So.
Yeah, no, you're right. You're right. No, you're right. So, starting off with a $20,000 match, and then you got Finn Balor and Dawkins for $3,000. And then the main event is Walter versus Rey Mysterio. That one's not going to cost anything, but that's because they're putting the title on the line, and there's really nothing going on beyond that. So strategy. If you got a $122,000 budget, you got to be careful on how much you spend per show because you also got to see that you make a profit with each show that you do. So that's going to make things, again, very interesting, and it's not going to be easy to just put together a show and make sure you're successful. Like there's a lot of areas here where you can fail at.
You definitely have to have a big game plan and think everything through. Really,
like I could already see myself doing GM the first time and freaking flopping hard, like just making just a shitty show, thinking that this is gonna be awesome and it's gonna work, and it's not. Like they're definitely gonna, test me because while I feel I could put on the greatest show with the best roster, I don't know who's who yet in terms of style and stuff. I have an idea. But again, I'm going to really look into the pairing stuff to work on my show, because I don't want to put $20,000 down for an Extreme Rules match on Raw and then have it be a slow burn, a slow flopper. You know what I mean? So, yeah, that's going to be interesting. Power cards, Trout. Look at how much money some of these cards are going to cost. $30,000 for superstar training. That's to put up the talent.
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome.
And you got the old health spa.
Yep. Mm-hmm. And then fixed match. That is hilarious. And that's basically just for you to take care of your talent and make sure you're boosting the other ones to give them more pop, more star power, if you will. And if you look at the bottom right, too, it says week limit, unlimited. So there's going to be cards that you're going to buy for X amount of time, too. It's not just going to last forever, all of them at least.
You probably have a set amount you can do, maybe so many weeks or something.
Yeah, exactly. And you can't put cards on top of cards. Like, there's probably a cap to how many cards you could use, too.
Yeah, you can't stack them.
You can't stack them there. One that I'm going to be looking forward to using is free arena booking in the bottom left corner. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I wonder how much that costs. That's going to be a really good card to have to make sure you put some butt in the seats, man.
I want to do the Birth of Legends.
Birth of Legends? Oh, wow. I didn't even notice that one. That's a good one. That's like basically building up a new Randy Orton.
Yep.
That's cool. Okay, Trout. I see you, Trout. I see you. You're trying to beat me already, Trout. You're strategizing. I got to stop doing these videos with you so you don't strategize, all right? No, I'm not going to give you any ideas. That's crazy. Man, I find this hilarious, bro. Triple H hits you up saying, look, you need to take better care of your superstars. I understand they need to be in a big match, but make sure to plan around that. Oh, my goodness.
If you don't listen to him, he's going to give you a pedigree.
he's going to give you pedigree like the can of dog food? Or no, bro, imagine Triple H hits you up with that. I'd be scared, honestly. I'd be like, damn, am I doing something wrong?
I'd be shaking in my boots.
Oh. Now, in this screen, you got freaking Finn Balor. Finn Balor saying, you imbecile, I warned you that this was going to happen. We're not machines. How about you take better care of your talent? Oh, Trout, that's what Brock Lesnar's going to be telling you, Trout.
Nah, because I'm going to have him in a daily spa weekly.
You're going to put Brock Lesnar in the spa after every show or what?
Yep, yes, sir.
Oh, my goodness. That is hilarious.
I'm taking care of my boy Brock.
Brock! Yo, Trout, Spectate.
Yes, sir.
What an option. We're going to be able to watch the matches without having to be in it.
Yeah. I think it's going to be really cool at pay-per-views.
Pay-per-views,
watching all the pay-per-view matches. And
it's crazy,
Wrestlemania.
Bro. WrestleMania, and you get to change the camera angles. It's just ridiculous, the fact that we have such a dope feature. It sucks that it's only for this match. I mean, for this mode. But overall, this is crazy that they added this. Is awesome. I'm excited to use this on stream.
Exactly. That's unbelievable. That's a big step in the right direction for sure.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. This is ridiculous, man. Again, I just love the amount of detail. After every show that we do, we're going to have a massive breakdown. We're going to get to see show notes, which is basically where people on social media comment. We got the revenue breakdown, which tells you the payouts and the total budget. And then you got the viewership numbers with the show quality, match card quality, star power bonuses, rating score, promo fan bonus, new fans, last week's fans. You get to compare everything, Trout. Everything.
I know.
Wow.
The one thing that's going to be awesome for me to see is the new fans. See how many new fans you get after.
That you're building towards. Yes, that you're building towards. And the fan reaction, too, I like it. People are saying, good show tonight. Becky Lynch dropped a great promo. Edge just killed it. It is just like Twitter. It really is. And I love that they didn't shy away from that and they included it here because that's something
Mm-hmm.
I look forward to doing. Like, I feel like when I do these streams, I'm going to freaking honestly nerd out and just go wild with looking at the notes and just laughing. I could just see myself hanging out in a party with you guys and on stream and just laughing at some of the reactions. Like, I'm I'm really like I'm on nerd mode right now. Honestly, for me,
Yeah.
this is what I like what I look forward to. You know what I mean? After every show, like getting this type of feedback to me, at least it's what's gonna make this such a fun and exciting mode to play.
It's like you got an unlimited amount of things you can do with how
For
much
sure,
stuff,
they got
everything we're
going,
seeing and getting
bro.
given to us. And
It's crazy. Bro, not only does Triple H hit you up, but you could also reply to him. You could reply to some of the stars. They give you some, selections for you to hit them
yeah,
back. So Triple H hits you with the "Tonight is the night," the debut show. We have hopes for you. And then you're Sonya, so you reply to her. I mean, you reply to him as Sonya. I'll try not to let you down. Or you could say, I was born for this. Like, they give you multiple choice. And, it's two options only, but it's okay, man. Like, the fact that you get
mm-hmm.
to reply to him to kind of set your
At
relationship
least you
with
get to
him.
have a conversation.
Yes, exactly. Just setting the tone for, this mode, like interacting is really crucial, because it helps you in terms of getting good advice and how you manage your
Mm-hmm.
show overall. So again, another awesome low key feature that I'm just crazy for. Like, I don't know. This whole video is just like praising the hell out of it. Like, I
It's
can't
gonna be
find.
fun, man.
It's
It's gonna
gonna
be
be
fun.
fun. I haven't found something that I'm like, oh, that's so whack or that's so corny. Like, everything they have shown so far has been stupendous.
It's been glorious.
Glory, I want it out. So with this screenshot right here, they actually revealed that they got WrestleMania Backlash from last year, which I thought was cool to see because a lot of people were wondering if we were gonna get the pay-per-views from last year with the artwork and things like that. So the fact that they're gonna
Mhm.
actually do those, I'm hyped for that too. I thought that was
Yes,
a good
sir.
reveal. Very, very important. So this is not just for wrestlers to complain about injuries or for Triple H to give you pointers on how to, better direct your show overall. Like right here, we have Walter hitting you up saying, I'm not happy losing my championship last week. As a former champion, I'm enacting my rematch clause. I want a championship rematch against Mysterio. Nobody else better get a title shot before me. You could put, I don't think so, Walter, or sure thing, Walter. So I'm telling you, these relationships are going to really uh, test you. And if you do bad, they may ask for the release. And then you're going to have to go
You have
into the
to
talent pool.
you have to pay attention to every little detail.
Yeah, man. This is one of those strategy modes that you really do got to pay attention to every little detail if you want to truly build an awesome show overall. Things are looking spicy, Trout. Things are looking
Yes, sir.
spicy, man. I got my little pom poms. I am ready to kick your butt on stream, bro.
Oh, that ain't gonna happen, man. That's not gonna happen. I'll be whooped. I'm gonna give you the candy ass whooping.
Little ass whooping. All right, so honestly, man, how hyped does this get you for the game? For me, this is 10 out of 10. Like, I'm hyped.
Shoot. Let's just say for me, I wish this came out tonight at midnight.
I when you say that, that means I know you're ready, man. So
Yes,
you know
sir.
what, man? I look forward to playing my GM with you down the road, bro. Guys, thank you for tuning in. Trout, thank you for being a part of this video. This
Yes,
was
sir.
the screenshot breakdown. The ringside report too for this week was awesome, man. My GM mode looks lit. We're ready to roll. Are you ready? I said, are you ready? I'll see you on the next one, guys. Peace.